Hi guys, Craig again. It's very blue today on the videos. Um, I've just transformed this guy, took him out of the box and blah blah blah, and then my computer's decided not to save the video. I've done Iron Blue Lion and Rabina Shark. I suppose I started off with those both in their alt modes. So yeah, let's carry on with this guy. I just got him a couple of days ago. Late birthday present. Well, it was paid for and bought before my birthday, but the postman just decided to deliver it um, to my folks Thursday, Friday. I don't know. I think when I was away at AA, and then they had it when I come back. But I only just picked it up from them on Friday night there. So I got him out of the box, had a play about him. Really, quite quite love this guy. He is Fanta Bird. What's his real name? Hishoumaru. Now, he didn't come packaged like this. He come packaged in his robot mode. So I was a little bit surprised at just how awesome he is. He's got he's got a belly, but he has his little chickeny legs. You can do the wings in so many different poses. You can have him out like he's flying right at you. Or just like he's sitting waiting for a mini con to hatch. You can maneuver the head a little bit up and down the way. You can move the actual neck piece if you want to. You can open his little tiny little beak just a little bit, but you can open it. He's got lovely painted red eyes, but all the rest is this orange metallic plastic. It's just got a tiny little fleck every now and again. Well, a little bit more than that, but there's enough to notice that it's metallic, and enough that I noticed it's metallic. And he's got this yellow plastic as well. And this is painted, but it matches relatively well with the yellow one. Feet are painted yellow as well. Painting on a figure? What's that about, Hasbro? I know this is Takara, but I didn't realise you could paint plastic. Anyway, nice Autobot symbol on the wings. It's painted and it's indented, or embossed rather. Um, and I like how these guys, the Transformers Go guys, have got that. There's a lot of Autobots and Decepticons and Transformers in general having that nowadays, which is quite cool. The only thing it does mean is that if you're going to then repaint it into Decepticon or into the opposing faction, that you're kind of screwed. Um, nice little white on the wings. It gives the very much the impression of being a phoenix, especially given that the tail is made of fire. And I really quite happy with this bot mode. This is my favourite bot mode, alt mode. This is probably my favourite of the Shinobi team anyway. Um, yeah, it does everything that it's supposed to. It looks exactly like I would imagine a robotic phoenix would. Now, transformation, fairly straightforward. Pop out his tail. Guess what that's going to be. Now, unpeg his belly and fold his belly down. And fold in the feet. And then flip him around, I suppose. Yeah, that looks okay. Flip out his robot feet. And then just leave him like that. No. Um, then you can come around the front. You actually flip the head right round, fold up his little beak, and then pop it down, and then pull that back, and then pull this back. That exposes his head, and then just unpeg the arms. And you can kind of do whatever you want with the wings. You could leave them out like that. Yeah, you could probably finagle them round to the front. There is a little bit of plastic stopping them there, but you could probably flip them off that. And you can flip them up the back as well. I like them on the back, kind of folded back. Um, not, they don't need to be all the way or like straight back, but just like a little something, something. And then in the bot mode, like all these guys, loads of like articulation. Try not to do that too much because the ratchet and I just can't sit playing with ratchets for hours. Um, Lovely articulation on the shoulders. I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff on the shoulders. As articulated as most of the legs on this like whole Transformers Go combiner deal, the arms on this guy are just as nice. No bicep swivel. You don't need it though because he's got so much other stuff going on. Ball joint on the shoulder, elbow rather, but everything else is just some kind of flippy turny bit that attaches to another bit that flips and turns. And he has possibly the nicest head sculpt out of the Transformers Go combiners as well. One of my favourite Transformers head sculpts, I think. He's quite hot rod or Rodimus Primish. Colours kind of help that as well, but the face, well, it's grey, surrounded by orange, a little crest, okay, different shape and stuff, but he certainly gives the impression as being the hot rod Rodimus type guy. Um, Tail, plugs in hand, sword, fire sword, very cool. So yeah, just a lovely, lovely toy. I I'm very happy that I got this one. I'm kind of happy that I got this one last because if I'd got this one first, I would have been supremely disappointed by the Ribena shark. The lion's still cool. The lion's still got a lot going for him, but this guy is the best one without a doubt. If you're not arsed about the combining aspect of them, I would still get this guy because he's a really good transformer, really posable, nice alt mode, lovely looking robot mode, cool weapon, really cool head sculpt, and and just generally badass. I mean, I don't know what's not to love. He does look a little bit like Dive Bomb from the Decepticon Predacons. He does look a little bit like him, but he's too much an Autobot. Like you look at his face and he's just I'm an Autobot. That's pretty obvious. So yes, now I'm gonna have a go at combining them into some of their different modes. I don't know if I'm not gonna do that on camera, but I'll pop up a couple of videos once they're combined. Okay,